Hello, Carla here. I'm making this video from the actual retreat space that we run the 6-day gatherings. We've got the beautiful boab tree in the background, the bell tent that the women sleep in, and there's also options to sleep around the fire under the stars in swags. Behind us is the camp kitchen. We've got our campfire. It's a pretty cozy spot. I just wanted to share with you some of the inspiration behind the beginnings of the Kimberley Connection Gathering. It actually started back in 2016 when I was in our women's law camp, and I was very privileged to be there, and I was very privileged to be sitting with elders, and it was really special. They hadn't had a gathering there in 6 years. It was women's country, and it was the desert. It was pretty rough, you know. It was referred to as a gathering, and it was where the most of the inspiration for this Kimberley Connection Gathering came from. It's also where the connections for this Kimberley Gathering came from. So for me, that was the seed, and we were sitting with a senior law holder who was talking about the new way dreaming. And it's interesting, you know, when you're with elders, so much is happening on a cellular level, on a spiritual level. It goes way beyond our mind and our conscious comprehension. But it unfolded throughout the next couple of years, and so did the connections. I came to Holly's property here near Kununurra, where we now host these, and I was here helping out in the permaculture and with some community work, and as I was leaving, she's saying, "Do you want to come and run something here, run a retreat?" And naturally what I chose to run was a women's gathering, and it was inspired by this life-changing experience for me in Central Australia with these elders learning culture, and so I really wanted to kind of give that in my own way, knowing how important it is to be connected to the First Nations people when we're on their land, and to sit and hear their stories, not just of culture but of the real life experiences that they have under the impacts of colonisation. It really, you find more connection to the people when you hear their personal stories. And so that's what this is all about. It's all about gathering women together, gathering women from around Australia, bringing the local women in. This year we were weaving baskets, watching them painting, learning the skin system, and going deep into wild places that are untouristed, in gorges and waterfalls, and it's pretty special what this experience that we share. And for me, it's distinctly different from a retreat, because we're all in it together. We're encircled together. We're all equal. We're all, helping out with the small things, like chopping up things for dinner, or offering help to wash up, or moving things, moving swags, whatever it is. It's we're all together. We're all equal, and we're all helping each other out. So it's pretty special that way. And certainly the way I hold the space is I'm really focused on what is the feminine way of leading, of facilitating. How do we hold space for others to really be heard, to really go on their own experience, find their own answers, and heal themselves. And I think that's really amplified when we come together without hierarchy, with the goodness of our hearts. So that's the inspiration behind these gatherings, and yeah, for me it just keeps coming back to we need to sit with the local Indigenous people of the lands that we're on, and we need to come together as women. And every year it's a healing experience, and I learn so much. And I learn so much from our women's circles. We have them every day. It's just, yeah, such a rich land, a rich culture and a rich connection that we all share. So there you have it, the Kimberley Connection Women's Gathering, and yeah, all women are invited.